Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Financial Institutions and MLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Florida LO 76508, Georgia 69178, Idaho, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926.
She's the mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call mom.
All right, so welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I'm Debbie Marcoux. It sounds like we've had a couple of audio problems, so we took a little bit longer break than usual, but we are back, and I am talking all about the HomeBuyer Workshop. So for anybody that is out there that is watching, if you guys can hear me, if the sound is better, if we were able to fix it, go ahead and put something in the feed. Let me know that you guys can hear me loud and clear. If you have questions, please feel free to put those into the feed as well. Happy to answer those questions for you. I'm going to read them out loud, and I'm going to answer those. And remember, if you're listening by Saturday or Sunday by radio, this is a live show. You guys can watch us do it every Monday and Wednesday. I try every Monday and Wednesday, but I am definitely on a minimum of once a week, and you guys can watch us do it live. You can be part of the show, and you can ask any questions that you might have. So we love it when you guys get involved. I have Carrie. She jumps on. She says, sounds much better. And she also says, and hello. Carrie, good to see you on. I am so happy you guys made it to Tennessee, that you made that drive. I can't even imagine having to do that. Carrie's on my team, and she just moved herself from California to Tennessee with 2 little babies and everything in tow. So kudos, my hat's off to you, Carrie, that you made it. And I hope you guys get some sleep now that you're in your home, and you guys can relax and calm down a little bit. Suzette jumps on. She says, you sound great. Shazette, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Thank you so much for watching and letting me know. I sure appreciate it. Heather jumps on. She says, hi, everyone. Heather, thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of it. And today is all about the HomeBuyer Workshop. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about what's coming up. What are we going to be doing at that workshop to make sure that you guys know why you should get your tickets, why you should come on out, and why you should be a part of the day. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started on that. So number one, if you guys want tickets, okay, whether you're virtual, you know, this show is on across the nation. So if you are not in Los Angeles County or Orange County or Riverside, somewhere near us that you could drive in and be part of it, you can still stream it virtually that day, and we will get you the information that you need in order to do that. But you do still need to get yourself a ticket. We need to have an idea of how many people will be part of it so that we can set up that live streaming, whether that be Zoom or whether we're going to do it here on Facebook. We need to make sure that we're accommodating for the amount of people that might want to do that for us or with us virtually. So the best thing that you can do is get your tickets, and then it will give you instructions of what to do in order to receive the information to go virtual with us that day. So how do you do that? You're going to text the word mom to 844. I'm sorry, back it up. Not text the word mom. You're going to text RSVP to 844-935-3634. That is going to get you your link to Eventbrite, whether you're coming in person or you want to do it virtually. And that way you can sign up for the day. And then again, if you want to do it virtual, you will get instructions once you have your tickets. Now, one thing I want to talk to you guys about with these tickets, it's very, very important that you guys follow the directions. When you are coming in person, we do have a very limited class size, and we're going to talk about why. I'm going to get into things that you should probably have in your car and bring with you to that day. We want to make sure that if you coming in here and you're learning, that you're leaving with the information that you were hoping for. And I can't do that with a big, giant classroom full of people. You know, I used to do these. We'd have 50, 75, 100 people show up to learn how to buy a house. And it stays very, very general when we've got groups of that size. We don't want it to be general. We want you to get something big out of the day. And because of that, we're going to start doing these a lot more often. So if June 25th doesn't work for you, we will announce the next date that we've got on the books. Probably next week, we'll let you know when that next one will be. But for right now, June the 25th is the one that we've got here coming up. And we want you guys to get something out of it. So very, very important that you guys get your tickets. And if you don't have a ticket, you're not not going to be able to get through the door because we only have so many seats. I am holding this to 30 seats only. And again, if you are somebody that signs up and doesn't show up, you just took away somebody's ticket that could have come and could have learned and could have had that seat. So please don't do that as well. If you've already signed up for a ticket and you know you're not going to make it, please cancel the ticket so that that does open up availability for others. We want to make sure that everybody gets to come that wants to come. And if you guys can't come because we do sell out, there will be another future date. So just send me an email and let me know you weren't able to book, you weren't able to, get the ticket online. It said it was sold out, and I will make sure that you have first dibs on the next available date that we do open up. So keep that in mind. But like I said, please make sure that every person that is going to come through the door has registered. So if you registered and then you think your wife or you think your husband or you think your best friend or your mom is going to come with you, every single one of you guys needs to register and have a ticket, or we will not have enough seats. Again, this is going to be a room of 30 and 30 only, and there will not even be a single room piece, spot, seat, chair for anybody beyond 30. So please make sure that if you want to bring somebody with you and you didn't register them, that you do go ahead and you do that now. So again, if I can't tell you enough of the importance of getting those tickets and getting them now. We've already got quite a few of them that are booked. And again, if you booked and you don't think you're going to make it, you can do the same thing. Text the word text RSVP to 844-935-3634. That'll give you the link that you signed up using. Please cancel your tickets if you won't make it. And that will give you the link if you want to sign up right now and you do want to be part of it. So again, even with the streaming guys, in order for me to be able to give everybody the attention that they need, if I've got room for 30 and I have availability to help 30 and I've got 5 online, that means I can only put 25 butts in the seat. So please get those tickets and please RSVP each individual person that might want to come. I do want to remind everybody this is virtual. I did have Diane Sears. She jumps on. She says, hello, everyone. Diane, thank you so much for watching. You always jump onto the shows, and I sure do appreciate that. I know that your son was thinking about buying a home. Maybe this would be a good one for him to be part of. The HomeBuyer Workshop is fantastic. And if you guys have been wanting to buy a home, if you've had that goal, this is a great place to start. We're going to be talking about everything, and right after a super quick break, I'm going to start getting into all of the things that we'll be doing that day. It is going to be absolutely amazing. And like I said, if you knew absolutely nothing before, or if you think that you know stuff, after you come in here and you go through the day and you leave us, you are going to know so much more than you did before. So don't anybody go anywhere. Again, you can call our office right now. It's the same exact phone number for everything. You can text RSVP and get the link to get your ticket. You can text mom and you can opt yourself into a text message once a week so that you know when we go live, or you can call the same exact telephone number and you can get one of the girls that are on standby waiting to answer any questions you might have, take applications, quote you guys rates, get your pre-approval started. They're doing everything for you guys. So it's 844-935-3634. And with that, we're going to take a super fast break and we'll be right back. All right, so welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I'm Debbie Marcoux, and I am the Mortgage Mom. And what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about our Home Buyer Workshop. That is going to be June the 25th. It is a Saturday, and the next one that we do will be on a Sunday. So again, if for some reason you guys can't make it out to this one, you can make it out to the next one. We're going to be doing them about once every 6 weeks or so, and we're going to be changing up dates and times, so whether it's a Saturday or it's a Sunday or it's an afternoon or a morning, we're trying to be able to help everybody that wants the help, that wants to come in, that wants to learn and wants to get put on the right track. So how do we get you guys put on the right track? So number one, this program, this workshop is going to be June 25th, Saturday, and that is going to be from 9 to noon. So yes, fans, it is 9 a.m. in the morning, but I am going to be serving you guys breakfast. So when you do come in, we're going to have coffee. We are going to have some donuts and croissants and some muffins, and I'm probably even going to get us some eggs and hash browns because I like those. So let's come on in, have breakfast with us, enjoy the morning, and get some education out of it all at the same time and for free. That is FREE free. We are giving you guys everything we've got to try to help you to secure your goals if you are looking to purchase a home. So the HomeBuyer Workshop is going to be fun Saturday, June the 25th from 9 to noon. All right. So what are we going to be talking about that day, right? I had to actually make myself notes so I wouldn't forget everything because I think it is just so important. And I want to make sure that everybody that wants to be involved, everybody that wants to come out understands why they're coming out and what they're going to get out of the day because it is really great. So we talked about RSVPing. Make sure you do and make sure that every single person that shows up in my parking lot to come through my doors has a ticket. If you don't have a ticket, you're not going to get in. We talked about the fact that it is a very small venue, small event. I can only get so many people in here and make sure that you all get educated, you learn, and you leave knowing what you need to know, feeling like you got what you needed out of the day. Breakfast. We talked about breakfast, what to bring with you. So let's talk about that as well. It's very important to make sure that if you want to walk out of here you probably aren't going to leave with a pre-approval, but if you want to be able to have a pre-approval within 24 to 48 hours of leaving here that Saturday, you're going to want to bring some documentation with you. You can absolutely do the application while you're here if you guys have a laptop computer at home, or you can use your cell phones. You'll be able to go through an application with us. We're going to walk you through it. So be prepared. Know your social security number, know your birth date, know where you've lived for the last 2 years, know where you've worked for the last 2 years. So that's very important. If you've had multiple jobs, which many of us have, especially with the pandemic, many of us got shut down. Many of us were on unemployment. Maybe there were some gaps. Maybe you started one job, went over to another job because you were doing whatever you could interim. Then your other company came back and gave you your job back. So make sure you know your 2-year history. Where have you worked? What was the address for that company? What were the dates that you were there? When did you start? When did you end? If you need to, sit down and write it out on a piece of paper and bring that with you. Very, very important if you want to complete that application for us online. And again, we're going to walk you through it and help you instead of you being at home trying to figure out how to do this application on your own. So we're going to walk you through it. That'll be one of the things that we'll do. And if you're a computer person, we're going to have Wi-Fi for you. Come on out with your laptop. If you like your phone like me, you can absolutely do your application on your phone. That's not a problem. You're going to maybe want to bring with you, if you want to just leave it with us, we can take copies that day and then give it right back and send you on your way. But you're going to want to bring your W-2s for the last 2 years. If you're self-employed, bring your tax returns. If you're self-employed and you want to know about, not having to qualify with tax returns, bring your bank statements. We need the last 2 years of bank statements to be able to go through income in that direction. Make sure you have your driver's license on you or your ID, your ID card, your state ID card. We'll go ahead and we'll take a copy of that. If you are a permanent resident alien, make sure that or maybe even you're a visitor, you're on a visa, make sure you bring your visa or your perm resident card with you. These are some of the things that you're going to want to make sure that you guys bring with you. If you want a complete list and you want me to go through it with you, want to talk to us before you come on out, please feel free to give us a call and ask us. You can call the girls right now. Like I said, they're available by phone. You can talk to them about all of the things that would be required for you to have for a pre-approval. And that way you guys can get all of that gathered. You can bring it with you. We can scan it all and hand it right back. We've got it. You're going to learn to do the application with us right in the room. And within 24 to 48 hours, me and my team are going to go through every application that came through the door that day. You are going to hear from us, do a one-on-one, and know exactly what you qualify for. But what are some of the other things that we're going to do for you that day as well? We're going to get into that in 1 second. Wanted to remind you guys, this is a virtual show. And if you've got questions, you can put those into the feed. Like Diane, she jumped on. She said, I think I received an email or text about it, but deleted. Can I log onto your website to get the details? Diane, that is a great question. Yes, you can. If you go to mortgagemomradio.com, at the very top, there is a home, it says workshops. It might say HomeBuyer Workshop. Workshop or workshops. I think it says workshops, but it is a link that you can click on at the very top toolbar of the website, and it will take you to the workshops that we have available. So one of those being the HomeBuyer Workshop that we are talking about today for June the 25th. So that is another way that you can get your tickets. You can click on the RSVP button and it will take you straight to the Eventbrite page. Now you can also, like I mentioned, you can call or you can text RSVP to 844-935-3634, and that will also text you back the link to get the tickets as well. Celine jumps on and she says, the most selfless person my husband and I met during our home buying journey. Very helpful in everything. Always ready to answer any questions. So thankful we met this team. Oh, Celine, thank you so much. That is just so sweet. And congratulations to you guys too for closing your loan. We couldn't be more thrilled for you and the fact that you let us help you through your journey. That is truly what we are trying to do here at Mortgage Mom Radio, trying to make sure that everybody is getting the education that they need and that they feel at the end of the process like they understood what took place. They understand, the paperwork that they signed, and they're absolutely just overjoyed to be homeowners. So thank you so much for that. That was really, really kind of you to write that into the feed. And, again, I want to remind everybody, if you're watching me do this live on either Monday or Wednesday each week, you get to jump in and you get to ask those questions just like Diane did, just like Celine just jumped in and gave us a review. We absolutely love that so much. Please, you guys, if you text MOM to 844-935-3634, that will opt you guys in. You're going to get a text message once a week at the very most, letting you know that I'm going live so that you can watch the show. The other option too would be to go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. It's Mortgage Mom Radio. Everywhere you guys search us, just like the website, Mortgage Mom Radio. Don't forget the radio. It is not mortgagemom.com. It is mortgagemomradio.com, and you guys can get everything that you need from us there. Anything you search Mortgage Mom. But with YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure you guys do click that notification bell, turn it to all, so that when we do go live, you get notification on your cell phone. But the easiest is to get a text message from me. By far, you get to click on that link and it just jumps you, throws you right in to the show to watch it live. So we love it when you guys get virtual with us. We love it when you get interactive. They're the best shows that we could have when you guys do participate. So please, if you have questions, watch us do it live. Throw those questions in there. If it is something that you are thinking, chances are there's many others with the same questions, and we want you to all be taken care of. And once again, this workshop is not only for my listeners here in Los Angeles, but it's also for my listeners across the nation. If you guys are listening by podcast, if you're listening by YouTube, if you're listening by radio in another state, we want to make sure that we're helping all of you. If you'd like to be part of the workshop, we want you to be as well. And we can do that virtually, but you still got to get your ticket. So make sure that you get the ticket, you sign up, and if you want to be virtual, it will give you further instructions what to do to get the information for that day. So please make sure that if you want to be part of it, that you are. So we're going to take a super quick break, and when we get right back, I'm going to start talking about some of the other things we'll be doing in this workshop. But if you have questions and you're not sure what to bring, how to get your ticket, how to cancel your ticket, whatever it might be, call our office right now. The girls are answering the phones. It's 844-935-3634. We'll be right back. All right, so welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I am Debbie Marcoux, and I am the Mortgage Mom, and today we're talking about my workshop that is coming up Saturday, June the 25th. That is Pacific time at 9 a.m. So if you are across the nation and you're listening in another state, just remember that is 9 a.m. Pacific time. And we're going to be doing it in person and virtually, but if you don't have a ticket, you can't participate. So make sure that you guys get one for everybody that wants to attend. So if you register yourself and you want to bring someone else with you, please make sure that they also get registered and they also have a ticket, even if it's virtual. I can only help so many people all at the same time. So you are going to text RSVP to 844-935-3634. You can call that number. The girls will help you get all scheduled and registered. If you have already gotten a ticket and you don't think you're going to be able to make it that day, please cancel your ticket. I beg of you, or make sure that you do show up. We only have so many seats, and I want to make sure that anybody that would like to come, that would like to get the education, has the opportunity to do so. We'd love to have you. We want you there. I don't want you to cancel. If you're coming, obviously we want you to come. But if you don't think that you're going to make it, and I understand that plans change, I understand things come up that you would have, registered for it. It was free. You didn't have to pay for it. Big deal. You don't show up. I get it. But it's not a big giant room of 100 people where one person missing is no big. It is a small room. We're going to have 30 people maximum. That is virtually and in seats. So please make sure that you open up your seat for someone else if you don't think you'll make it. Diane jumped in during the break. She says, awesome. We'll direct my son there. Maybe he will be in town that weekend. Diane, we would love it if he was in town, but if not, he can definitely do it virtually with us as well. So just make sure he gets himself a ticket. So what are we going to be talking about that day? I did talk about what you guys should bring with you. If you want to know that, again, you missed that part of the show, then just give us a call and we can give you that list of things that you should bring if you want to get yourself a pre-approval out of the day. What are we going to be talking about? So the day is going to start off with obviously breakfast. Like I mentioned, we all need to have our tummies full. And I definitely think some eggs and hash browns along with some donuts, some bagels, and some muffins with some coffee and juice sound really good. So we're going to make sure that we get you guys fed so you're not hungry. And then we're going to start at the very beginning. We're going to start with buzzwords. And why do we call them buzzwords? Well, because they're words that we use in the industry that you don't use on a daily basis. I don't expect you to understand what every single word is. And as a matter of fact, if you know what those words are and you've never been a child of someone in real estate or mortgage or escrow or title, you just happen to know what these words mean, kudos to you, man. That is fantastic, but they don't make sense. And so we're going to talk about what is escrow in your payment? What is escrow part of your transaction? What about title? What does title do? What does that mean? What is a CD? Why are you hearing closing disclosure and CD? How it's the same, it's interchangeable. But we're going to talk about what all of these things are so that you feel more in the loop when you start to talk with a real estate agent, you start to talk with a loan officer, and they're talking to you in what you feel are tongues, and it's just their normal everyday language that they don't realize that they're doing that to you. So we're going to make sure that you become an expert in all things real estate and mortgage when it comes to important words for you to know. Then we're going to move on to, different types of loan programs. So what is FHA? What is USDA? What is conventional? Which loan belongs for you? Which one makes sense for you? Where do you fit? How do you figure out where you fit? What is a bank statement loan? What is a debt service loan? If you are somebody that's bought a home before, but you're looking to buy your first investment property, or you're self-employed and you want to know what these, alternative doc, solutions are, we're going to be going through those programs that day. Vets, we're going to be talking about your VA loan options and, how you qualify for that and what loan amount can you qualify for. And, what about condos for FHA and VA? They have to be approved. What does that mean? So we're going to take you through those different loan programs. Then we're going to jump into credit. Why are we talking about credit? Credit is so important. Your credit score is going to mean everything. What program type can you get based on your credit score? What interest rate are you going to get because of your credit score? How much less money can you put down because of your credit score? So that credit score is really important. We're going to talk about credit. We're going to talk about credit repair. We're going to talk about tips and tricks to get that credit score up as quick as you possibly can. And we're going to provide additional information for you for the day from a referral to credit repair, if that is something that you need to do. We'll talk about how do you determine if you need credit repair or it's something that you can do on your own. So credit is a big, big piece of the puzzle when it comes to a mortgage, from the interest rate that you get to the down payment that is required and the program that would be available to you. So credit is huge, and we're going to get into that as well. Then we're going to talk about, again, the documents that you need to get your pre-approval done. How do you do the application? How long is the application good for? We're going to talk about a real estate agent, right? All of you guys out there, you get pre-approved, now what? What do you do, right? So we're going to talk about the real estate agent. How do you pick the right real estate agent for you? How do you know that real estate agent is a fit, that they're the team that you should be working with? That is really important. You want to make sure that you've got someone who's got your best efforts at heart. So we're going to talk about that and how do you select that real estate agent. So much is going to happen this day. It's absolutely amazing. So moving past that, we're going to talk about the actual escrow period. Many states out there don't have escrow title. They've got attorneys. There's attorney states, right? But at the end of the day, it's all the same thing. You write an offer, you get an offer accepted, and you open up your transaction, whether you're opening escrow, they call it here on the West Coast mainly, or even back east, they're opening up the title order and the title transaction, and you're getting your real estate attorney ready to go for you. We're going to talk about what happens during that 30 days, and 30 days is the standard time frame, sometimes faster, sometimes longer, but we're going to talk about what happens during that time frame. And you got your offer accepted. Now what? What do you do, right? What is the first person you call? What's the second thing that you do? How do you get your money ready to be wired for your earnest money deposit? What is an earnest money deposit? We are literally going to take you, like I said, from start to finish, so that when you leave here, not only have you learned about repairing your credit, what do all these words mean? What's the flow of the transaction? How do I pick the right real estate agent for me and my family? You might even have your application completed to get that pre-approval in your hand. You might come here thinking that you are far, far off from being able to be pre-approved to go buy a home. And you may realize that you're ready right now and you could be looking for a home right now. So that is the really important thing, is that if you've got a goal, you want to buy a property, we want to get you prepared and we want to get you there, and we want to make sure that you make your goal by the time frame that you put in place. Trust me. Please listen to mom, please. If you don't have a date that you want to make a goal by, you won't make that goal. If you don't plan to make that goal by that date in advance, you won't make that goal. So you can make a date. You can say by January 2023, I want to own a home. But if you don't explore what's the first step to make that goal, you won't make it. So we need to help you. We need you to understand the transaction. We need you to understand how long is it going to take to get you prepared and ready. Do we need to do some credit repair? Do you have some more money that you need to save? Where can the funds come from? Can you get a gift? Can you get it from your 401k? So, there's a lot of things that we're going to discuss that day so that you are prepared. You have homework when you leave here. What do I need to do to make my goal, to make it happen? That is what we want to make sure that you leave with the day from. So I hope you guys are as excited as me. How do you guys get your tickets once again? Text RSVP to 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. WELEND and the number 4. Text RSVP. You will get the link to sign up. And again, remember, if you have 2 or 3 people that want to come with you, you need a registered ticket for each person that will come through the door. It is very, very limited. And once again, I can't stress it, guys. If you want to do it with us virtual, you want to be part of it, go ahead and RSVP as well. Get that ticket like you're going to be here in person. And then it's going to have instructions for you to follow so that you can get your virtual information. How do you join us that day? So very, very, very important stuff. Make sure you do that. You can go to the website, go to mortgagemomradio.com, and at the top of the website, there is a workshop button. Click on that. It gives you all of the information that you need for our upcoming workshops to get yourself those tickets. If you have already gotten tickets and you don't think you're going to make it, please cancel your tickets, whether you call us or you go back on the same link and, sign yourself in and then cancel your ticket. Please do that so that we can open up the seats for the people that do want to come and do want to join that day. We're going to have plenty of these, guys. We're going to be doing them once every 6 to 8 weeks moving forward. This one is going to be a Saturday at 9 a.m. We're going to serve you some breakfast. Down the road in the future, we'll do a Sunday afternoon. That way, everybody and anybody that would like to join and be part of this and learn and get educated and make their goals of being a homeowner can do so. We want to make sure that we're doing days and times that are different to allow for everybody to have the opportunity. If you try to get in and you try to get your ticket and it says it is sold out, please shoot me an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. Please send me an email. That is questions, plural. questions@mortgagemomradio.com. Let me know that you tried to get tickets, but it was sold out. We will make sure that you are on the list of the first people who get the invite to go ahead and sign up for the next day and the next event that we do have once we announce it. I should have that date for the next workshop probably by next week or the week after. And again, it's going to be about 6 to 8 weeks in between each one that we do. So I am so excited. I am so looking forward to everybody being there with us. I am excited to get back in person, take some pictures, play some games. You guys have no idea. I've got such fun games that I know it feels like you're going to school, but that's what it is. We're educating you. Mikey, I know you don't have your microphone right now, but what was the name of the game that you guys play in school where everybody's got to answer as fast as they can from their phones? Kahoot. We have got a Kahoot that is so much fun, and we will be giving away prizes for those people that answer the Kahoots the fastest. So again, make sure you guys have your cell phones with you. If you've got a laptop computer, bring it with you. We want you guys to be armed and dangerous and ready. It is going to be a very, very fun day. Cindy jumps on. She's very excited for the workshop. Yes, I am too, Cindy. And Heather jumped on. She says, I am excited for the workshop. And then Heather says, Kahoot. Literally, Kahoot is probably one of the most fun games. I think that's the way you say it. Most fun games that I have ever played in a classroom environment. And I really do wish that back in the day when I was in junior high and high school that was a thing. But obviously back then nobody had cell phones. We all had pagers. Would have been pretty hard to try to play Kahoot from a pager and running to the nearest payphone. So anyway, with that, we're going to take a super, super quick break and we'll be right back. All right. Well, welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I'm Debbie Marcoux. I am the Mortgage Mom. And today we are talking all about our upcoming HomeBuyer Workshop that we are going to be doing 9 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, June the 25th. I cannot wait to get you guys back in person and learning. Obviously, not everybody can make it to Los Angeles, where our office is. And so instead, we will also bring it to you guys virtually if you'd like to join. Just please make sure that you do get your tickets and you get yourself registered so that you can also be part of the day and stream it live with us. It will also give you the same opportunity as everybody else sitting there in the room to be able to ask questions, raise your hand, and really feel like you are part of the day. So we want to help everybody, guys. This is a podcast. It's a radio show. We're across the nation. Just because I happen to live in Los Angeles County doesn't mean that I only help California. I want you guys to all hear that. We don't just help California. I got to tell you, lately, I'd say over the last couple of months, the majority of our loans have been people that are selling their homes here in California and they're leaving California and they're going somewhere else. It is the great migration right now. You guys have probably heard that. People are moving, like Carrie from my team to Tennessee, Heidi from my team to Arizona. People are moving, they're migrating. And for that's why we're across the nation. That's why we're trying to help everybody that we can. If you are moving moving to a state that we don't service or we're not licensed there, we can still give you guys this education to make sure you're getting yourself set off on the right foot. And then we can get you over to somebody that we trust, that we know. You know, the business is very small that way, and it works on a referral basis. And, you know, not a referral as far as I'm getting money from somebody for referring you to them, because trust me, we don't work that way. But, you know, if I've worked with them before, or I've referred them a client, for example, I've got a lady named Kim. She's absolutely amazing, and she is my go-to for Indiana. She is just absolutely spectacular. And so when I have a client looking for something in Indiana, we go to her. When I have a client that's looking for a construction loan, or they're looking for a land loan, I'm going to send them over to my girlfriend at April over at US Bank. She's just amazing at what she does. So we want to make sure that we are getting you guys set off on the right foot, no matter where you are, even if we can't help you. But obviously, if we can, we want to, and we are gaining licenses by the week. I mean, we've been working on them. We've got Utah's around the corner. You know, we've got, I think I've got 13 of them right now. We just got North Carolina. Just yesterday, I started looking into South Carolina. We've got even, you know, as far as Hawaii, we have Illinois. You know, I've got a lot of family there. I'm from there. So we've got Illinois and Tennessee and Georgia and Arizona, Washington, Idaho, Oregon, Nevada. Guys, we're here to help you wherever it is that you're looking. We've got real estate agents in your area to refer you to that we feel good and comfortable with, and we know that they take just as much care in their client as we do in ours, and we all work together as such a fantastic team that if you want that referral, you need that referral, we're here to give it to you. So just reach out. You know, we're here to help in any possible way that we can to make sure that you're getting what you need and the services that you need. That's just the most important part. Hey, here's another thing, the HomeBuyer Workshop. This is not just for a first-time buyer, okay? So I do want to make sure that I'm pushing that out to you guys as well. If you own a home and you bought that home 5+ years ago, things are so different today than they were before. Lending is different. The transaction is different. Selling your home, the costs, right? So your home has gone up a lot in value, and you can't look at my house is worth, you know, $500 and I only owe $200. So that means I have $300,000 to put down on my next home. Well, let me just tell you, that's not true. You've got expenses. What are those expenses? How much is going to come out of the proceeds of that sale? So we are going to talk about that as well to get you prepared for that sale and that new purchase. Maybe you're thinking about selling your home in California and migrating. You're going to another state. Well, we're going to help you get prepared for that as well. We've got all of the resources and tools that we could provide for you to not only get pre-approved, get a reduced commission on your real estate fees, as well as your escrow fees, to keep as much cash in your pocket as possible, and then to get you moved cross country and off to another real estate agent in the area, in the state that you are working in or that you are looking in, being transferred to, choosing to transfer to on your own. We can help you to coordinate all of those pieces. And you, my friend, would be very well suited for our HomeBuyer Workshop as well. So I am so excited about the workshop. I can't even tell you guys, whether you're selling your home and buying another, get yourself pre-prepared, get yourself, you know, back up to date with all of the terms and what you need to do. Whether you're selling and you need us to keep as much of that cash in your hand as we can and get you referred off to one of our agents that are already willing to do it. You don't have to negotiate. You don't have to haggle. They're just going to walk in and tell you what the lowest fee is that they can give you to sell your home. We've got the buyer's agents ready to go to help you guys in the areas, the state, the city that you're looking in. This is for you guys. This is a HomeBuyer Workshop that you don't want to miss. And again, it's going to be very intimate. 30 max. Cannot do more than 30. That is it. That is between people streaming and people in the classroom. So please make sure you get your tickets. Text the word RSVP to 844-935-3634. That will get you the link to register. You can call that number right now and the girls can help you get registered directly. If you want to talk to somebody on the phone, you can go to my website, go to mortgagemomradio.com, and there is a workshop button up at the top that you can click on, and it will show you the different workshops that we have available for you so that you guys can get yourself all RSVP'd and get those tickets. One more time. If you want to come, you have to RSVP. You have to have a ticket in your hand to get through the door. If you are going to bring somebody with you, sister, brother, mother, spouse, whoever that might be, partner, make sure that you register each one of you because you each need to have a ticket. I just don't have enough room for everybody to come and to bring someone else that wasn't registered. We have to keep this small to make sure that you guys get out of here with all of the information that you need, all of your questions answered, and feeling like you're ready to go and getting yourself pre-approved. So once again, how do you guys call us? 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. WELEND and the number 4. If you text the word mom to that number, you'll opt yourself in so that you get a text message once a week and no more often than that to let you know that we have gone live. That way you can interact in the show. You can put your questions in the feed like all of those earlier in the show did. You can ask me your questions. I'll read them out loud and I will answer them for you. So we want you guys to be interactive with us. We want to make sure you're asking questions. The more questions that we get, the better that the show is. So that is very important as well. That is the same number that you would text RSVP to get yourself your Eventbrite tickets to come on out to the workshop on Saturday, June the 25th at 9 a.m. God, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait to get you guys here. And if you guys want to do it virtually, please also make sure that you get that ticket, and then you will get additional instructions inside of your ticket letting you know what to do so that you can get the links to do the virtual day with us. So super excited. We're going to take a super quick break, and when we get back, I'm going to wrap this one up, and then I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Talk to y'all real soon. Hold on. All right. Well, welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I am Debbie Marcoux, and I am the Mortgage Mom. And today we've been talking about the workshop and what are we going to do that day? How is the day going to flow? How do you get your tickets? Who has to have a ticket? If you have a ticket and you don't think you're going to make it that day, please cancel it. We just ask you so that anybody that does want to come, that wants to get that education and wants to be part of the day, that they can. So please do that for us. If you did get a ticket and now things have come up, plans change. We get it. We understand that happens. But we'd like to make sure that we've got the seats available for the people that do want to come that day. And if you try to register, because like I said, we've actually got probably about 2/3 of those tickets are already sold out, or not sold out, but they've already been taken. So I think we've got about 7 tickets remaining as of right now. If you go to register and it says sold out, please send me an email and let me know. We will make sure that you are the first on the list to be notified of when the next workshop will be, the day and the time, and you'll be the first to get a link to register to make sure that you do get to come out and participate in that next future event. So you're going to you're going to send an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. That's questions plural with an S. So questions@mortgagemomradio.com. Keep in mind, mortgage is spelled with a T. A lot of people do send an email to me and it doesn't make it through, and then they get really upset, but they spelled mortgage wrong. And I get it. It's a really weird word and I spell it wrong all of the time. I think I correct it about 4 times a day as I'm typing in my emails and on Word. So it's mortgage, MORTGAGE, momradio.com. So questions@mortgagemomradio.com. Let me know that you're not going to make it that day, but you'd love to be part of the event, and we'll make sure you get a link. Let me know that you tried to get tickets. It was sold out. We'll make sure that we get you a link to be one of the first people to register for the next event when we give you guys the next day and time. So I can't wait to see all of you. I am super duper excited. Very few tickets left. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be super cool that we're back in person. It's going to be very intimate, that it's going to be a small group. And even for those of you that are going to be virtual online with us, I think we're trying to decide how we're going to do it, but it will probably be Zoom so that you are literally, with us, maybe just, a small group of people on Zoom so that you are participating in the classroom the same as everybody else. But we we are very excited. It is going to be great. It's going to be a great event. And if you've been thinking about buying a home, that has been your goal, this is the very first step to take. If you've been thinking about selling your home and moving, buying another home, and it's been more than 5 years since you purchased any home at all, this would be a great event for you as well. So once again, get those tickets. You can go to our website, mortgagemomradio.com, click on that workshops button at the top, and it will take you to the page where you can click RSVP. You can text RSVP to 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You, WELEND and the number 4, or you can call that same phone number right now and you can talk to one of the girls who can help you get registered for the day. So once again, I'm going to say it one more time and we're going to end the show. It's 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You, WELEND and the number 4. Super duper excited. This thing's happening next week, Saturday, June the 25th. Cannot wait to see you all, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.
Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Financial Institutions and MLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Florida LO 76508, Georgia 69178, Idaho, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926.
She's the mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call mom.